All right, UK Open starts. I will give you who I think is going to get through the first 3 rounds. So I'm going to give you the 32 players that I think will get into round 4, and then I've got some bets for tomorrow. I'll let you know what they are. UK Open, the crazy tournament where you draw every round and you could have number 1 play number 2 in round 4. Craziness. All the draws have been made up until round 3. So I'm not going to go through every single game, and I won't even know what every single game is because depending on round 1, who gets to round 1, round 2, I could be here forever trying to explain this and go through all the combinations. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you who I think is going to be in the top 32, the players. I'm not going to go through their games. I'm just going to tell you who I think is getting through and based on their draws. Some got great draws. Some got horrible draws. Hello, Louis Williams, Martin Schindler, who have to play each other. That's a terrible draw. But I will go through who I think is going to get through. And then what I'm going to do is there's bets already available. And I did a 5-team parlay and it's paying 6 times my money. And I like all 5 of these games. So I'll go through them as well. But let me go through who I think is going to get through the top 32. So I've got Scott Waits getting through, Ryan Meikle getting through, William O'Connor, Boris Kirschmar, Gert Nenchez, Martin Kleermacher, Ted Evans, Ryan Joyce, Alan Suter, Darius Labanowskis, Ricky Evans, Danny Bagish, I think he got a really nice draw if you ask me. Neil Zonneveld, who's playing like gold, and he's look at the stats. I'm going, wow. So, and I also have him in my parlay. Rusty Jake Rodriguez, Steve West, Joe Mernon, Jerome Wadamita, Adam Gaulas, Mike Kyvenhoven, Steve Beaton. Can't believe he's still playing in these tournaments. Crazy, but I like him to get through. I like this draw. Keen Berry, Danny Lauby, Cameron Menzies, Martin Lukeman, who's been playing well. Look at the stats, and he got a nice draw as well. Richie Edhouse, that's a great game against Max Hopp, but I like him to get through that one. Kim Hybrex, Martin Schindler. It's either Martin Schindler or Louis Williams, but I'm taking Martin Schindler to win that match. Ross Smith, Jamie Hughes, Adrian Lewis, Raymond Van Barneveld, who gets the 9-darter William Borland. I like him to win, and then Florian Hempel. So those are the 32. You can go through the games if you want on your schedule, but that's who I think are going to be the 32 that get through into the round 3. There's some really good games. There's Louis Williams, Martin Schindler. There's Danny Lauby, Nico Springer. Nico Springer just had a fantastic run at the European first, or the ET1 European Tour. Matters Rasma, Jamie Hughes. That's a beaut. And Neil Zonneveld, Kevin Dietz is a possible, or is what I think will actually be the matchup. So again, I'm going to go through my parlay. So I went through all the odds, the games that they're already betting. Now keep in mind, it's going to be crazy betting tomorrow, because whoever wins the first round, they'll set the second round. I'm going to try to keep up with it, see if I see any value. I'm just not going to have the opportunity to get on YouTube to give you any information. But again, I think there's some great games. And then what I'm going to try to do is after round 3, they do the draw for round 4. I might just pop in, do a quick video, give you my round 4 predictions and any value that I might see. There's usually about an hour gap there as they get ready for it. The first 3 rounds is like rapid fire. There's 8 stages. You can go on Darts Connect. I'll probably have screens going. I'll be monitoring the games that I'm betting on, but there's only, then you'll be able to watch the main stage games. And there's a couple good ones on there as well. But it's like, how do you go watch this? 8 boards going. Round 1, 2, flying all over the place. It'd be crazy to watch this. But again, once it gets into round 4, it gets more draw, play your games, then draw on Friday night to play the game Saturday morning. And what I'm going to try to do is fit in between the draws, give you my predictions, and also give you who I'm going to, or who I like in terms of value. What I'm going to do, I'm not even trying to get predictions for round 1, 2. I'm going to take the 32 and see how many of the 32 I got. So let's go into the bets. First one, Mickey Mansell against Van de Velde. I don't know much about Van de Velde, but I know Mickey Mansell is playing well. I don't have him getting through the next round after this, but you're going to tell me that I'm taking a person that's, granted, maybe the slowest player in the history of darts. Well, not the history of darts. There's a couple slower players. If anyone remembers Dennis Smith, that guy was slower than molasses. But Mickey Mansell's definitely, he plods through a game. However, I like him, and I like his odds to beat Van de Velde. I don't know much about him. The next game up, Christoph Kachuk to beat Brett Clayton. Again, Kachuk had a nice round. Consistent player. It's going to be low 90s. Brett Clayton can go up and down. Again, I probably bet on Kachuk, and Clayton's going to just destroy. But I like Christoph Kachuk here. I really like Keane Barry over David Evans. David Evans might be the worst doubles hitter on tour. Good score, but Keane Barry, how does he not win this game? And I take a look at the odds, I'll take it. Neil Zonneveld over Jonathan Worsley, another one where I had to sit there and look at the odds and go, seriously, yes, Zonneveld's the favorite, but I'm getting good odds for that. Like this, I'm looking for minus 500 in this game, and it's like minus 225, so I'm taking that every time. And then Kevin Dietz over Barry Van Peer, which would set up the Neil Zonneveld Kevin Dietz, which will be a fantastic matchup. So those 5, I'm taking Mansell, Kachuk, Barry, Zonneveld, Dietz on a 5-team parlay. It pays 6.5 times my money. I get my return back, 6.5. That's craziness to me when I like all of those games. So really, really excited about that pick. Of course, Brett Clayton will probably show up and throw a friggin' 9-dirter or something stupid because I bet against him. But those are my bets. Hope everyone enjoys the UK Open, the first round, or first 3 rounds. And I'm going to try to jump in before round 4 with my picks. See how I do. Cheers. Bye.